Fear is for the winter, when the snows fall 100 feet deep. Fear is for the long night, when the sun hides for years, and children are born and live and die, all in darkness. That is the time for fear, my little lord, when the white walkers move through the woods. Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. Kings froze to death in their castles, same as the shepherds in their huts. And women smothered their babies rather than see them starve, and wept and felt the tears freeze on their cheeks. So is this the sort of story that you like?
How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I am going to be talking about the prequel that has been announced for Game of Thrones and going over the details for it and talking about what I think could possibly happen in it. So that's right, the pilot has officially been greenlit, and Jane Goldman is going to be working with George R.R. Martin on this prequel, and it dates back thousands and thousands of years before the original Game of Thrones story, and I'm going to be going over what I think will most likely be in it with the White Walkers and the Long Night, and kind of going over the origins of the White Walkers, which we did see a little bit in Game of Thrones, but they'll definitely dive in a lot deeper with their story, and we're also going to be talking about the Age of Heroes and the descent into the Long Night. So yeah, the reason why I put the video at the beginning is because she was basically telling Bran about the Long Night and telling all the horrors that came with it, which in this prequel they've announced, I believe, that since we most likely will be getting the Age of Heroes in it, that will overall lead to the descent of the Long Night, as many people have already speculated, but in the original show that we have on right now that's going to Season 8 next year, we already know that the Long Night Part 2 is already pretty much coming, and that's why everyone is trying to gear up and stop the Long Night to actually happen once more. So there was already an original Long Night, and that led to the downfall of the Age of Heroes. Which, to be honest, I don't know too much about the Age of Heroes. I mean, I didn't read any of the books. I'm not too into the lore. I just kind of follow the basic show. So if you guys do want to let me know more about the Age of Heroes, down in the comments below, thanks. Nonetheless, though, it seems we will be getting more White Walkers and more of their origins. Like I said, we've already touched on that just a bit and, nicked the surface of that in the original show, but we'll definitely be getting more of that with the White Walkers. And not only with the White Walkers in the Age of Heroes, we'll probably be learning more about, the Lannisters, the Starks, which I'm really interested with the Starks to see more of their backstory going thousands and thousands of years back in the past. So I think finding out more about the houses, how they were created, who are some of the heroes, who are some of the people that actually helped the houses, and who are the, greats and the most memorable, because we do know some, obviously, so far, but we're going way back in time, so figuring that, I think, is just going to be really awesome to see in this prequel series. So yes, the pilot has been greenlit. We are definitely going to be getting this series. Now, there's a bunch of other prequel series that they've had in mind. I think about 4 or 5 others. So I'm interested to see how those turn out and if we will actually be getting those. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below if we will be getting those. And let me know your guys' thoughts on the news for this prequel series. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.